Hey guys, this is Brett, your Scentsy fragrance consultant. I'm here with my holiday collection 2025 warm reviews. So these come out this Wednesday, October 1st. So I've warmed through them. I wanted to give you my warm reviews. I was trying to get these up before the 1st, so have a few days left. I'm gonna start my least favorite to my favorite. So number 5 is Caramel Macadamia Nut. This is caramelized sugar, creamy tonka, and toasted macadamia. So Brad and I were all that crazy about this on our first sniffs, if you saw our first sniffs, and warming, it was a little bit better, but still not that much. I don't know what it is about this that I just don't really care that much for. To me, I get kind of a caramel, but it's very waxy. It's very waxy-like to me. It's like a waxy caramelized sugar. Creamy tonka, you could kind of get like a little bit of that vanilla tonka. That is in there, but it's kind of just like generic and just kind of not kind of underwhelming. Toasted macadamia, I don't know that I get a lot of that. I've heard some other people say they get like a real good toastiness out of this, but I don't know. I didn't get a lot of toastiness out of this, and I didn't get a big, strong, nutty macadamia, just a little bit. I got mostly like a bland, generic caramel. Not terrible, but not really great. I just was not impressed with this one, but watched a lot of other reviews because I've heard some other people say they really like this. And some people didn't care for it on cold, but they really liked it warming. So I was hoping I would too, but unfortunately I didn't. I just didn't really care for this one. Just really didn't do much for me at all. And I love caramel, nutty bakery scents, and so does Brad, but neither one of us really cared for this on cold or on warming. It was just slightly better on warm, but still not that much. So that is number 5 for us. Number 4 is Snowed in Flannel. This is cozy cotton, sugared musk, white woods, and pink pepper. This is a really pretty scent. It is really nice. Yeah, so pretty. It's kind of a mixture of like a laundry or a cozy cotton flannel type of scent, cashmere, laundry, flannel, cozy, but then a little perfumey as well. And it probably is that musk, that sugar musk is giving it a little bit of that, making it kind of perfumey or body care like. But then you got the cozy cotton, so that's giving you that cotton feel. White woods, maybe a little bit. Pink pepper, I think sometimes when it's in like body care scents, it's not like pepper, like real spicy pepper. It's like it comes off body care, I guess. So that could be, this is what I've heard anyway. Pink pepper and that musk could be adding to why it's smelling a little bit like a body care perfume type of a scent. But then, like I said, a cozy cashmere, clean cotton laundry-ish type of scent too as well. Real pretty, but it was pretty light. It wasn't as light as some other scents have been, like, what's the one from the Harvest collection? Moonlight Whisper. That was really good too, but it was really, really light. This wasn't quite as light as Moonlight Whisper was. I smelled it stronger than Moonlight Whisper, but still not much. I'd probably say out of 10, and I warmed this whole bar in the master bath. Out of 10, I'd say maybe a 4, right around there, 3.5 to 4. So it wasn't like a 2 to 3 like Moonlight Whisper was. It was more like a 3 to 4. So it was up there a little bit more. When I came in the room, I could really smell it. Not like really smell it, like, because it was a 3 to 4, but I could definitely smell it. It just wasn't very strong, but I really liked what I was smelling. I'm like, I just wish this was a little bit stronger. But it was really pretty. If you don't mind like a really subtle background scent, I might even bump it up to 4.5. Definitely no more than 5, but it's between 3 and 4 or 4.5. If you don't mind a little bit of a lighter scent and you want just nice, pretty, soft background scent, you might be okay with this. Yeah, it was nice, just I wish it was stronger. Caramel macadamia nut I also warmed in our master bedroom, master bath, and did I say throw in this? It was It was a little bit lighter too, for a bakery scent, so it was stronger than the Snow and Flannel, but it was probably like a 5 to 6 on this one. I was surprised that was a little bit lighter too for a baker's type scent. Yeah, Snowed and Flannel is my number 4. Number 3, Jingle Bell Blooms. This is Winter Jasmine Blooms, Crisp Air, and Iridescent Musk. So we have musk again. This was pretty. This was pretty. It's floral. Definitely got a floral. You got a like floral, like winter floral type of scent. So that Winter Jasmine is the floral. And it is wintry. I don't really know what exactly it makes it wintry. I don't know if it's that crisp air, musk. Something's giving it like a little bit of a winter floral vibe. But definitely the jasmine blooms. I mean, crisp air, I guess, is kind of fresh-like, but and then musky. It's not overly like body care for perfumey to me, but it's definitely floral. Nice. It's not my favorite winter floral I've ever had before, but it was nice. I probably would have flip-flopped Snowed and Flannel and Jingle Bell Blooms if Snowed and Flannel would have been stronger. If Snowed and Flannel would have been stronger, I definitely would have been number 3, maybe even higher. And I would put Jingle Bell Blooms at number 4, but because Jingle Bell Blooms was much stronger than this, I put it at number 3. And I did like this scent. It was nice. Not my favorite, but it was pleasant enough. And I did 4 cubes in our half bath upstairs. And out of 10, it was probably about, I'd say about a 6 to a 7. I've heard some people say this was really light for them, but it did pretty well for me in our half bath. It is a little bit of a smaller room though, but it did pretty good. And number 2 is Frosted Eucalyptus. This is Sparkling Bergamot, Eucalyptus Leaves, White Sage, Creamy Sandalwood. And I did 4 cubes in our half bath as well on this one. Yeah, this was good. This was really good. This one, I think, out of all these, I think this is probably the most holiday smelling type of a bar. So for sure you get the eucalyptus. It's eucalyptus, but it's not overly medicinal type of eucalyptus. Bergamot, maybe a touch, but it's not a lot of bergamot, and it's not cologne or anything because of that bergamot. There's just maybe a touch of bergamot in there. Eucalyptus leaves, definitely. White sage. I can get a little bit of white sage. White sage. Again, if it says white, it means lighter, so it is a little bit of a lighter sage in there. It's not real strong sage, so light sage in there. Creamy sandalwood. Not much. There could be just a touch of sandalwood, but it's not real woodsy or anything in there to me. But there's like a green note. There's a little bit of like a tree note in here, and I think that's what made it seem a little bit more Christmassy, holiday to me, because I was going to that bathroom and I'm like, this smells Christmassy, tree-like, with like eucalyptus. It was like eucalyptus with like a tree note, mostly, even though there's no tree note in here. Just eucalyptus, the sage, sandalwood, and bergamot. Those are all very light in here, but it's eucalyptus and like a green tree. But it's not a real strong tree. It's not like, wow, bam, in your face Christmas tree, but definitely is in there in the background as well. But I feel like that tree note's a little bit stronger than the bergamot and the sage and the sandalwood, but not as strong as the eucalyptus. Yeah, it definitely has some kind of tree note in there. And that's what I liked about it, so it was really good. I know some people have been comparing this to eucalyptus wreath. I've had that before, but I don't think I have any on me, so I can't sniff compare it. So it could be, but I don't remember. I think I've only had it like once or twice, and it's been a while, so I don't remember exactly what that smells like. But I don't remember smelling quite like this though. I think I like this better because I don't remember that having such a. Even though that's got the wreath and eucalyptus wreath, I feel like this had more tree. Almost a little bit of a pine or spruce note in there, kind of. Something tree-like to me, but I really liked it. Very, very, very Christmassy in that one. Even though it has eucalyptus, it wasn't medicinal eucalyptus like I said. It was more calmed down, and that tree note was really nice in there. So out of 10, this one was really strong. It was probably like a good 8 to 9 out of 10. Really strong. Yeah. I forgot to say how long they lasted too. Sometimes I forget to say that. This lasted probably 3 days or so. quite a while. So did Jingle Bell Blooms. Snowed and Flannel only lasted a day or so because it was just so light. Caramel Macadamia Nut also only lasted like a day or so. That just kind of went away pretty quick. And my number one is Festive Fruit Punch. This is Oak Barrel, Apple, Orange, and Raspberry. Yeah, this is really nice. It's good, but it doesn't remind me of a holiday scent. I almost put it lower because I almost switched Frosted Eucalyptus and put this as number one and this is number two, only because Frosted Eucalyptus is actually a little more holiday-like, and this is a holiday collection. And Festive Fruit Punch is actually a little bit more fall-like. Yeah, it's got a fall type of feeling in here. And a lot of people have said it kind of reminds them of fall feeling with like fruits and things added. Of course, it's got the apple and the orange and raspberry, and then the oak barrel, so the woodsiness. But yeah, it's something is even more. It's that oak barrel, but I get almost like leaves a little bit, like a crunchy leaves quality to it, and it kind of reminded me when I went into. I have this whole bar going in our master bedroom, master bath. When I would go in the room, it reminded me of hay rides. I don't think I've heard anybody else say that, but I got hay rides from this. So the hay rides, Golden Garland, Autumn Road Trip, those are all kind of in the same family. I kind of put that in there with these. It's not exactly like those, not exactly like hay rides or the other two, but, and then the new one from the catalog, Golden Sunflower. That also is kind of like this too. They all smell a little bit like that. I put that in that family. If you like those scents, I think you like this because it's very somewhat similar to those. They're all like cousins or even close siblings, maybe half siblings, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I liked it because I like all those scents. I don't know that I like it as much as like Hay Rides and Autumn Road Trip. I think I like those a lot better, but it was nice though. And I love those type of scents, so I liked it. I did like it. It was pretty strong. It was probably about a 7 to 8 on this one, so it did pretty well. Not real holiday though, so like I said, I almost put a little bit lower, but I just, overall, it just wasn't my favorite, even though it wasn't like, it was probably the least holiday out of all these, to be honest, but because it was more fall-like to me. This could totally be warmed right now. So that's my review of the 5 holiday collection bars. Overall, wasn't my favorite. Yeah, I mean, I like Festive Fruit Punch a lot, but it just wasn't real fall to me. Frosted Eucalyptus, I did really like, and it was probably the most, I'm sorry, it wasn't real holiday, sorry, not fall. It is fall, it wasn't real holiday. Frosted Eucalyptus definitely was the most holiday. Jingle Bell Blooms, good, but yeah, it's not super holiday-like. And then the Soda and Flannel good and the Caramel Macadamia Nut, those aren't real holiday either, but honestly, though, I don't really know if I would repurchase any of these. Festive Fruit Punch, I mean, I wouldn't mind having more, but if I don't get any more, I'd be fine because I have all those other ones that are similar that I said that I like better, so I don't even know if I really would get any more of this. Frosted Eucalyptus, I wouldn't mind more, but I do have 4 cubes left, so that's probably enough for me. Jingle Bell Blooms, I liked it. I got 4 cubes left, that's enough. Soda and Flannel, just too light. Caramel Macadamia Nut, I just didn't care for, so honestly, I probably wouldn't even get any more of these myself. I have some left of these and that's fine for me. So overall, I think this collection was kind of a pass for me. It just didn't wow me a lot with all these scents. I think I prefer the holiday or the harvest collection better overall than the holiday collection. And I definitely liked the Scents of the Season collection that's coming up November 1st, it should be, I believe. We did a review on our channel because we got the bars at SFR, and I did Cold's first sniffs and I did my warm reviews. Those are all amazing in that collection. So if you're trying to decide on if you want, where's my collection? I have it somewhere here. Where is it at? All right, found them. Scents of the Season that is in the blue back here. These are all so good. So if you want to decide if you want the holiday collection or the Scents of the Season, I would 100% go with the Scents of the Season collection. These are also good. A lot of them are almost club worthy. Again, to recap those, they were Cabin Cuddles, Christmas Tree Farm, Cranberry Christmas Cake, Sugared Peppermint Flurries, and Sweet Christmas Lily. They're all so good. They're amazing. So definitely love this one a lot more. And they're a lot more holiday, Christmassy type of scents than that one. All right, so that is the review for my warm reviews of the holiday collection. And now I'm gonna go over the rest of the holiday collection here that's coming out October 1st. Let me take a drink of my iced coffee. I made a nice coffee here at home. I'm trying to save money, so I'm in this iced coffee lovers Facebook group. And a lot of people have been posting about this Nescafe Gold Espresso instant coffee. So I tried some, and then I put like oat milk in here. You mix the instant espresso with water, put that in there, and then I put ice, and I put oat milk, I put vanilla syrup in there, and then I have this pumpkin pie sauce that I drizzled in there. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm working on it. This is the second one I've made, so the one I made today is better than the one I had yesterday. Yesterday I had too much oat milk and not enough coffee, so I put more coffee in there today. And it's better than it was, so I'm still working on it. Still not quite as good as the ones like, I love Dutch Bros and 7 Brew. Those are my favorites, but not quite as good as those, but it's pretty good. So I'm trying to like save money and not get so much coffee out because it's so expensive anymore. All right, so now the holiday collection. I'm just gonna go over here, all the stuff on the holiday collection here. So we have this Holiday Scentsy Bar 5-pack right here. For these 5 bars, it's $25 for all 5 of them. And so far, they don't have these bars listed separately in the holiday collection online, but the Harvest collection bars, they finally did release them separately in the Harvest collection. They weren't for the first, let's see, almost the first, well, it started September 1st, so it was about almost 3 weeks they were only available in the 5-pack, but now just this past week they put them separately, so you can get them separately without having to get them in the bundle of 5. So far, the holiday bars aren't like that. You can only get them in a pack of 5, so I don't know if later in October they'll switch and then add them on there separately or not. I like when they do that, because if you only like one, you can just get one. You don't have to get all 5. I wish they would do that with all the collections. They also, all these 5 scents, new holiday collection fragrances come in the natural poinsettia fragrance flowers. All 5 are $18 each, so those are separate. Then they also come in the room sprays for $9 each, and all those, and also in the Scentsy Pod twin packs for $10 each. Then they have a Scent Circle 5-pack, which includes 1 scent circle in each of the holiday collection of fragrances. So each 5 of those fragrances you get 5 scent circles and 1 of each scent. But they're really cool. These holiday scent circles, they have pictures on the scent circle, like holiday scenes of like Santa and silver bells and trees and things like that. Really, really pretty. So I want to get those because they're just so gorgeous with those scenes on those scent circles. Then we have, new is the Holiday Body Bundle in the scent Warm Amber and Plum, which is Silky Plum, Warm Amber, and Cashmere Musk. And it includes 1 body cream and 1 Scentsy soak. And then we have the new Holiday Clean Bundle, which is in the scent Perfect Peppermint, which is pure peppermint. And it includes 1 counter clean, 1 dish soap, and 1 hand soap for $30. Then they have the Pistachio Woods is out in the laundry liquid, Scentsy Fresh, and the washer whiffs. So the laundry liquid is 20 ounce for $20. The Scentsy Fresh is 16 ounce for $12. And the Pistachio Woods washer whiffs is a smaller one for 16 ounce. And that's $14. So in the catalog, they don't have the smaller tubs of washer whiffs. They only have the bigger tubs. But for like LTO collections like this, I guess they are going to bring some of the smaller ones, the 16 ounce ones back, just for these LTO collections. So Pistachio Woods was pistachio, buttery, almond, and cedarwood. I like that in the wax. I'm not sure how it's going to be in laundry though. I don't know about laundry, Scentsy Fresh. I'm not sure how that would be, but that's available in the holiday collection. Then we have, so these items got pushed back. We just got notice the other day on our consultant workstation that these items have been postponed until further notice. So they were going to be in the holiday collection, now they're not. That was the Disney Minnie Mouse Gingerbread Scentsy Buddy, and the Disney Warm Gingerbread Wishes Scentsy Bar, and the Disney Warm Gingerbread Wishes scent pack. They were supposed to be out October 1st, but they got pushed back, so we don't know exact release date on those, but we'll let you know when we find out. That Warm Gingerbread Wishes, the notes are sugared cinnamon, sweet clove, and warm nutmeg. It's so good. I smelled it at SFR and it was so good, so I'm really excited to get that whenever it comes out. Then we also have some returning items that have been out before, so if I don't say it's new, then it's been out before. We have the All Is Calm warmer, which is the church with the steeple. That is a metal warmer, 25 watt. It is $65. We have the Blue Frost warmer, 15 watt glass. Comes with one blue light bulb, and it is $50. Then this is new, we have the Heavens View warmer. It is 7 inches tall element ceramic warmer, and it's a nativity set. So it'll have on the back part, I think we'll have a little dish where we put the wax, and then all the figures in there, they're like kind of flat. I think they're probably ceramic because it's ceramic warmer, but they're just flat. They're not like round like regular nativity figurines would be. They're just kind of flat. Not sure how I feel about that because it's different seeing them flat like that. I don't know if I really like that or not. Comment below, do you like that? Do you think it's pretty, or do you think it looks kind of strange when they're flat like that? So that is $85 if I didn't say that already. Then we have the Looks Like Snow warmer, element ceramic warmer, the snowman. Reminds me of a cookie jar. Looks like a cookie jar. Looks like you would take the lid off and there'd be cookies inside, but you take it off and there's wax inside. That is $70 for that. And if you hear snoring, that's our dog Squishy. She's down here, laying here, snoring. Then we have the new Luminous Poinsettia warmer. It's 25 watt glass warmer for $65. Got the pretty picture of the poinsettia on there. And then we have the Merry Little Christmas warmer, element ceramic warmer, $80. That's been out before we had that. That was a warmer of the month a few years ago. We have the Radiant Beams warmer, 25 watt ceramic. That's the one that has like the lithophane, I think is what it's called, something like that. It has a etching on there, and then when it lights up, you can see the nativity picture on there, really pretty. Then the new Rustic Twinkle warmer. This is a tree, 20 watt metal warmer for $70. It's kind of similar to the other trees we've had before that have had the metal warmers like that. So that is $70. Then we have the new Victorian Glow Gold warmer. It looks like a Christmas bulb. Really pretty. Glass warmer. It's $60, but it's 15 watt. I really like these when I saw them at SFR. They're really pretty, but they're 15 watt. They've been doing that lately with some warmers. They've been bringing out like full-size warmers, but with a 15 watt bulb, which is normally in the mini warmers. That's what a mini warmer has, 15 watt. Well, some of the mini warmers have 10 watts bulbs, but most of them are 15. So it's like that, but it's a full-size warmer. But it's probably not, it's not real big. I saw them in person, but it's bigger than a mini warmer. But so I just don't know how that would perform. I know some people said the new Snoopy Harvest warmer with the pumpkin and Snoopy and Woodstock on top. It's a 15 watt warmer too, but it's fuller size. But I've heard that performs pretty well, so this may perform fine. But yeah, that's a 15 watt for that Victorian Glow. And then they also have Victorian Glow silver warmer. So they have the gold and they have the silver warmer. Same 15 watt glass, and that's $60 as well. So gold one and a silver one. Then we have the new Jolly Old St. Moo warmer. So it's a cow, probably a Highland cow it looks like, and it's got a Santa cap and a scarf on it. Really cute. Element warmer, ceramic, $65. Then we have the new Nestled and Evergreen warmer. This is really pretty. It's a element ceramic warmer. It's got a little red cardinal on there, and it's a little bird's nest, and the warmer, the wax dish is inside like the nest, and it's got little pines and hollyberries on there and stuff. Really pretty. A little more on the pricey side though, it's $75, but it's really pretty. Then we have the new Nordic Pine green warmer. It's an element ceramic warmer for $55, so it's kind of a little more modern looking, like green warmer. And then they also have it in the Nordic Pine white warmer as well. Also for $55, Element ceramic warmer, so these won't light up. They have a white one and a green one, both $55. Then we have the Down the Chimney mini warmer, 15 watt ceramic for $25. We have the Festival of Blessings mini warmer, 10 watt. Now this is a 10 watt mini warmer for $25. Gnome for the Holidays mini warmer, 15 watt ceramic, $25. Nordic Winter mini warmer, 15 watt glass, $25. Then the new Snowy Glitter Grove mini warmer, 10 watt glass warmer for $25. So this is a 10 watt. It's really pretty. Those silvers, it's silver, but then it has the trees and it looks, I think there's a deer on there or something in the little cutout. So it'll light up, the bulb will shine that through there. So the silver won't light up, but the images of the tree and the deer will glow with the light 15 watt or 10 watt bulb in there. So that's pretty. That is $25 if I didn't say that. Then we have the Noble and Bright Premium Diffuser. So you can get it's a tree, you can get the shade and the base for $140 or just the shade only for $60 on that. And then we have the Scentsy Air Charming Snowman. So it's for little Scentsy Airs that have you put the pods in there. This is $30 for that little snowman one there. And then we have the Scentsy Air Quad Silver Snowflake. It is ceramic. It says ceramic here, but I don't think it was ceramic. I saw that when I went SFR, so if you don't, the Scentsy Air Quad is right here behind me. It's the one where you put the 4 pods in there and it has like a low, medium, high. It's got a timer and all that stuff on there. Well, they have one now for Christmas that's going to have snowflakes on it. It says ceramic, but that's not ceramic. That is not ceramic, and I'm pretty sure, I don't think I picked it up, but that is not ceramic. That is like, I don't know what it's made of. It's just like a cloth on there, and then like plastic or whatever underneath there. I don't know why that's a ceramic. Can't imagine that being a ceramic topper on that. I think that might be wrong, but I'm not sure. I didn't fill it, but I don't think that's ceramic, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that is $130. I'm really upset though, because I really was hoping they would have just the shade available. Like for the premium diffusers, they'll have different shades available. If you already have the base, you don't have to buy a whole new one. You just do the shade. So the shade comes off on these. So I thought surely they were going to sell just the snowflake shade separately, but it's not. You can only get it with the whole unit. And I already have 2 of these, so I don't need another one. So I won't get that because they didn't have the shades separately. Hopefully eventually they'll make separate shades for them individually without having to buy the whole base. Then we have Cranberry the Bear Betty Bye Buddy, scented in Cranberry Candy Cane for $20. We have Crystal the Christmas Mouse Scentsy Buddy for $40. And it has a scent pack and the scent of your choice. It doesn't list it because you can get whatever scent pack you want. Just pick whatever one we have available. That's $40 for that. Then we have the Yuri the Yeti Scentsy Buddy Clip and Polar Bear Hug scent beads in there, $18. And then a Yeti Scentsy Buddy Travel Pillow includes 1 scent pack of your choice. That's $40. Then we have the Snowball Scentsy Charm Clip scented in Polar Bear Hug for $20. Then lastly, we have the Peanuts Holiday Collection here. Items, there's 2 items in here. We have the new Snoopy's Cozy Christmas Warmer. So it's Snoopy on top of his doghouse, and it has lights on the doghouse and little packages down in front of the doghouse, and it's got snow under the doghouse, and Snoopy's on top looking down over the front of it there. That is a ceramic element warmer, and that is $85 for that element warmer. And then we have the new A Snoopy Holiday Scentsy Bar for $7, and that is fresh eucalyptus, lemon, and pine. And they had that SFR, but I don't think I smelled that because I don't even remember that. I remember seeing it, but I'm pretty sure I didn't smell it. If I did, I don't remember it. So yeah, I think that's it. Is that everything? Let me skim over here. Yes, I think that is everything for the holiday collection. So all that comes out this Wednesday, October 1st, except for those few items I said have been postponed. And we'll let you know when the Minnie Mouse Gingerbread Buddy and bar come out in scent pack. All right, so thanks for watching. And our website is in the description box below. I'll put it on the screen here as well, so you can order all these items when they come available on October 1st. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all in our next video. Bye.